So I was just reading up about the fact that almost 70% women face a fear of returning back to the workforce after any major disruption that happens. How was your journey like? You mentioned earlier that 5 years almost you were on a break.
I think it should be more 80 or 100%.
I'm sure.
Because many of us, even I think in this crowd also, many of you are not married or planning to get married. You must be thinking, Shadi karna hai, then I will take a break and I'll go. You will enjoy that for some time. You will actually enjoy that for some time, because after that the hit will come in your mind that what exactly are you doing. So this is what came in my mind when I was like jobless for 5 years. Though I was supporting my husband so that I have my skill set to be running. That reminds me of a story. How many of you know that Lord Shiva has that damru? Yeah? He plays, right? So there was a village wherein the villagers were asking for the rain to come in. But Lord Shiva said no. Why? Because one of the god, Narad Muni, went and said, "Is gaon mein barish nahi karni." How many of you understand Hindi? All of. Is gaon mein barish karni nahi hai. Because he didn't like that village. Because of some XYZ reason. So he went and told, to Lord Shiva, no. Because Lord Shiva, when he does that damru, the rain comes. That's what assumption is there. That's what belief what we have. So, but there was one farmer. Every day he used to go to his land. Every day he used to do the cultivation. Every day he used to take his, all this weapons, and he used to dig the floor and try to do something every day religiously. So that Parvati Ma was looking at it. She asked, this man is every day going. Still you are not doing the rain there. So that husband-wife fight happens there. So she goes to Lord Shiva and she's asking, what is it? Can't you see that the village, from the entire village, one person every day is going? Why are you not doing that for him? Why the rain is not happening there? He said, you go and speak to Narad. She went and spoke to Narad Muni, and Narad Muni she said that you go down, ask that person, why are you going every day? When there is no rain, everything is there, land is dry, it's cracked, why do you want to go? Nearby land is dried. Narad Muni went there and he asked that person in a avatar sort of thing, why are you doing that? He's like, see, around people, everybody is sitting that, okay, right now I don't have anything, I'll sit. But I do not want to forget what I was doing. So I don't want my skill sets to go. I don't want that one day I stop, I forget what I am doing. My skill sets are, that you have to go there, cultivate, do all this thing. I should not forget. That's the reason, with the hope, someday the rain will happen. So I will go on with my skill sets. So when Narad Muni came back and told to Ma Parvati, what she went and told to Lord Shiva, you know what? That I don't want that you should forget how to roll the damru. Did you forget? He said, no, then please make it once, roll it once. And he did that. And the rain happened. So this was my journey during this 5 years, I should not forget. So that's the reason I joined my husband's company. But I had a zeal, every woman should be financially independent. No matter your husbands are supportive, no matter your boyfriend is supportive, father is supportive, every man around you are supportive. But you should be financially independent.
On one side, you talked about the fear of getting back, right? I wanted to talk to you, Chandana, about the fear of shutting down, right? At the time when COVID hit, you had to take the difficult decision of, stopping your company.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was going through in your mind then?
It was very difficult. I was very young back then when I started, and also a lot of these people trusted me and came in, right? So we also have a specially abled person as one of our key employees. So what about him? Where do he get job? Then during COVID, everybody is like clueless.
True.
How do we get paid, right? So it was so hard for me to take that decision. But again, I had to take such decisions. As a founder, you cannot be very emotional side only, right? Like you have to think technically and also practically, everything you have to think.
Makes sense.
I apologize and I have paid them for initial months and all, but it was taking a lot of pressure on me because it was a bootstrap and I started with whatever I had, and also whatever clients paid, the money was going back to the company.
Yeah.
That's how it was. During COVID, it was like really hard thing to close, and even I didn't know what to do next.
Yeah.
Because once you're an entrepreneur, you cannot do jobs. As in, you may do, but your mind is always there. You're an entrepreneur. You're like born entrepreneur. You can't even imagine doing 9 to 5, right? You want to create opportunities. You want to grow big. You want to take care of your employees. Like that thing will be there.
And mindset is
in
always
mind.
there. Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's like, you're there in company working, but your mind is always thinking about your startup, like, how do I grow it, or maybe what is next and all. So that happened to me exactly after COVID. But yeah, I mean, closing was a good thing because it was a lesson, right? Like I had no backup. Backup is very important. Savings are very, very important. And I had no clarity what to do next. It was more of a passion driven. But you have to be practical also. You have to think of all the aspects. Then you have to come into startup.
Got it. So that was your learning from that phase.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Thanks for sharing that.
Thanks.
Both, one from each of you. Maybe one message, that you'd like to leave the crowd with.
So when you are joining a startup in the run of Bangalore is a hub of startup, you will get a lot of opportunity here. You will get a lot of opportunity on your table. It's just that you have to grab it. If you sit and say, मेरा manager आके मुझे देगा, मेरा skill set देखेगा, ये report लेके देखेगा, no. You go, you present your idea, you tell what should be done. Now it is up to your reporting managers to take it ahead. So whatever ideas you have, you all are bright mind. Please come up with your ideas, make it in your daily set. Until and unless you don't want 9 to 6 job, taking your salary, going home. If you want a growth in your life, this should be one. Every day you should come up with one different idea according to your role set, whatever wherein you are. How can you make it more good, easy, comfortable and more monetized for your org? So that contribution, I'm sure all the founders are here. They will and I'm sure it will be highlighted. It's like, this is what growth is all about. So chase for your success, chase for your dreams. Do not sit at one place and wait कि कोई तो आएगा देगा. No, you have to shine bright unless you are being noticed. That doesn't mean you sit and scream and scratch your head. No, come up with your ideas and brain whatever you have, and I'm sure you all will succeed in your life.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Chandana, maybe a word from you.
Sure. Yeah, I think she mentioned really important thing. You're in a very nice space, which is startup. Look at your founders, dream big, and you can learn a lot of things from them, absorb on a daily basis. How he is coming in BMW, why I'm not coming in BMW, right? Yeah, exactly. Dream big. See, that is how the mind will start working. Otherwise, I tell you, 10 years, 20 years, you'll be sitting 9 to 5, things not gonna move. You should always think, dream bigger, like look at all these big guys, founders, watch all these YouTube podcasts and everything. Start thinking in that way. How can he do and I cannot do? And in my age, maybe you're around 20s. So in 20s, what he was doing to become this kind of a person, right? It's not easy to give job to 650 people and on a monthly basis they pay you, and on time you get all your salaries. It's not easy, guys. Startup is not at all easy. So grab this opportunity every day, learn, go ask him questions. How did you do this? Like maybe the silliest question. Nobody asked questions today. I'm like so upset why you're not asking. You can ask silliest to silly question. How you're managing your daughter, or maybe how you're managing your work and home both together. You can ask small questions that will grow you like anything. And anybody can become anything you want, right? Like you can buy whatever you want, you can buy luxury cars, you can live luxurious life, but mindset should be luxurious also. So you have to start experimenting everything. If you're traveling in flights, try to, go once in a while, maybe once in a year, try to go in a business class. Just check, look at those people who are traveling in business class. How come they become rich, right? Like a lot of big people become rich. Like you don't know how they reach that place. Ask them. Like, yeah, can you tell me your journey? People will be very much interested to share their journeys. You should ask and grab that opportunity and, learn. So anybody can grow like that big. So that's my message. Please dream big, very big. At least if you dream of 1,000 rupees, you'll get at least 500 rupees. So dreaming big is very, very important. So that's my good
Awesome.
message.
Thank you.